websites. SEngine is making that a problem of the past, so take it away, Sam and Jacob.
Thank you, Casey. Just give us a second to transfer the screen share. All right. Hi, I'm Jacob Trock. This is my business partner, Sam Lyon, and this is our product, SEngine. SEngine was created for two reasons. The first of which is to allow users to perform simple online tasks with a dedicated tool, such as making the background of a PNG image clear like so. However, many of the sites that are supposed to do that now simply don't live up to expectations. There are advertisements that slow down the page, poor UI that can hobble the user, a slow speed of a file that has to be sent to and from an external server, and an insecure file that may come back. Additionally, developers suffer from problems of creating tools with no UI for themselves, and having barrier to entry financially to distribute their tools, so they never get released to the people who need them most. The financial barrier to entry to distribute a tool is as follows. A typical website owner earns $1 to $3 per 1,000 views. Minimal hosting plan is $10 a month. So if you do the math, you need 10,000 users a month just to break even, which is not feasible for something that's typically a back burner project.
Our solution to that is SEngine, a new online marketplace that allows devs to easily share the tools they make with these end users. For developers, SEngine allows them to host their tools freely. We handle the user interface so developers can focus on programming, and we offer them to earn the opportunity to earn money for tools they publish. For users, we have an unobtrusive ad service through Carbon Ads, standardized UI from tool to tool, and we guarantee we process your files quickly and return them securely. As you can see, interest in file conversion is frequently high and increasing, and users first turn to their search engine in order to discover tools which will convert and manipulate files. On the developer side, thousands of developers are already contributing to existing open source file conversion and manipulation projects online. That's why our target audience starts with developers. We'll populate our platform with tools for other users. We then go to power users like graphic designers, artists, or editors, specialists who have file conversion manipulation at the heart of their daily workflow. And finally, everyday users will find our site at the top of search engines when they want to know how to convert a file. Our pricing model begins at the free tier, which has unlimited desktop conversions for any user using SEngine. Power users can choose to use compute credits, where they can run processes on our server if the devices are not strong enough to do themselves. Finally, companies interested in using SEngine get 2,000 compute credits per employee, support for using SEngine's vast library of tools offline, and the ability to develop private internal tools to guarantee your company's security.
So who are we and why are we qualified to tell you this? Well, we're both technical co-founders with years of developer experience. And in this experience, we've been following a tool called WebAssembly. WebAssembly is the core of SEngine, and we trust the maturity of this technology enough to hold a provisional patent in it. We hope that you'll join us on the journey to the top of the search results, and here's to a future where we can all be super users. Hello?
Hey, that was a great pitch. That was very exciting. Do I understand this right? This is almost like Steam, but for normal people who want to use a tool on the fly, and the developers don't have to worry about anything else. Do you see this? Is that how I should view this?
I guess. I mean, we're also handling the interface too. So everything, because the interface is standardized, it's different from Steam Game, which can have a vastly different interface. We try to keep consistency as a key point, and additionally, most of the variation is in how the files are processed. We try to keep the variation to a minimum so that everything downloads quickly. Right.
Is it implied that you will initially only do image files, or you may do audio and then video or any sort of?
Well, because we're an open platform with support for several scripting languages, we're going to start out. Personally, we're going to populate the site with a few tools, but we're going to make it such an open platform that users will be able to make tools to do anything from convert a 4K video, downscale it to a 144p video, to convert the time in Australia to the time in Germany.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Thank you very much. Exciting.
Thank you.
SEngine, you guys absolutely killed it. Now, let's give the judges a couple of moments to fill out the forms before I introduce the next venture. Reflecting back on my high school days, like the majority of teenagers, I absolutely have no clue what I'm going to do. Luckily, spring education is going to save the day. Let's give them a warm welcome. Hello, everyone. Let me share my screen real quick. Hello, everyone. We are Spring Education. Discover to uncover. When I was in high school, I was exactly what a student was supposed to be. I focused on achieving good grades and working hard. But if you were to ask me what I was passionate about in high school, I would have froze. I would have not been able to answer that. However, I found that I wasn't alone and other students went through similar experiences as me. In fact, 75% high school students enter college undecided or decide to change their major along the way. This illustrates that there is a major problem in that the high school system is failing students in exploring and nurturing their passions. This is driven mainly by the academically competitive atmosphere and the lack of discussion centered around passion discovery. Although there are other outside platforms that try to address this, many of these are too academically focused, lack a community, or encompass too many users, creating a comparative or superficial atmosphere. Students are looking for a place to go, but are not finding it. That is why we founded Spring Education. We provide an app to help students, high school students, discover their true passions early on, or help nurture the current ones while connecting them across the country. Taylor here is a high school junior and is actually trying to find her passion, but she's not finding it in school. We help her in 3 ways. First, we recommend Taylor new subjects by personalizing her home feed based on her engagement on the app and her current interests. She discovered that she liked music production and entrepreneurship after we recommended it. It looks like she expressed interest in music production today. Within the music production community, she can find a structured layout to help nurture her interests.